All right. So, quick announcement. Ryan's channel, Shore Factor, and the channel, um, the Dice Corner, is not working right now for whatever reason. So the main stream is here, and I'm gonna unmute you guys now. So, hello everyone. Hi.
Yay.
Hi.
Arbor
Hey
doesn't have a
guys,
journal entry this week. A lot of
Oh,
stuff's been going on. So yeah.
this
Brandon
is
White.
session 7, by the way.
Oh, 7? Okay,
Hmm.
I'll change it later. I'll change it in post.
Hey, Brandon, you're muted. Brandon?
I
No.
think he knows.
Brandon, like usual, does not know what's going on.
So, give me just a moment. You guys can talk amongst yourselves as I'm doing this.
Okay. How was your day? Oh, wait.
Mediocre at best. How was yours?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
I'm very tired. I was expecting to. Why is he deafened? Anyway,
Probably.
I was expecting to come home and play Val, and then I was like, oh right, I got D&D tonight. Let's go.
Mhm.
Let's go.
I went and played some drums to get some angst out of my body.
Nice.
Nice.
I was I was listening to some pretty angsty shit too. I was
You
listening
need
to
angsty, hit me up.
Pain by 3 Days Grace.
Ah,
You weren't kidding.
And then
God damn.
and then I was also listening to Thanks for the Memories by Fallout Boy.
classic.
Wow, we're
Yeah.
going all the way back to 2003.
That's
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah. Way back when.
Yeah, remember when people didn't get offended by everything? Yeah, those are the days.
Hmm.
Oh boy, oh boy. Daily
Remember when
check-in
cancel
reminder.
culture didn't exist? Yeah, that was fun.
So anyway, I have I have this app that I've been using because I've been walking a lot and what have you, and running and working out in general, and it's called uh Hero Tracker or Hero Trainer.
Hmm.
It gives you a point for every 1,000 steps you take, and you can put points in to get gift cards.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, we're
Oh,
back.
Yes, sorry, I had to figure out what happened last session.
Oh,
Okay, just what was
Arbor
the number of the
passively
session?
aggressive. Arbor passively aggressively interrogated Chase's butterflies, and then we ended up in front of a magic store.
Yes, you talked to a very interesting store owner.
Oh,
Yes.
we're just jumping into
And
it. All right.
And I believe you guys were doing this because you were in preparation for going to speak to some of Talib's colleagues.
Yes.
yes. Then we entered some form of shop.
Yes.
is Homer still enchanted?
No.
Yes, I'm still charmed.
Wouldn't it have worn
Yeah,
out?
he is still
Oh,
charmed.
okay. Damn.
Keep an eye on Volmer.
All right. So I guess the plan here was to find
Magic items.
magic. Is it magic items, or is it magical
think it was
like
magic items.
equipment?
Oh wait, you guys didn't end. Yeah, you ended like. Did you go into a magic shop to
No,
end?
we were right outside of it.
You were right
Yeah.
outside. Okay, that's right. So you guys are right outside the magic shop. Okay.
Yep.
All right,
Cool.
let's I guess start.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Volmer, what is this place?
This is where you get magic stuff.
Okay.
Very descriptive.
Very descriptive. Have you
descriptive.
ever been inside?
Nope. I was just told that this is where you get magic stuff.
All right,
Well, that's not
let's
very
go in.
helpful.
Let's go in. Let's figure out what's going on.
Alrighty then.
So, I believe last time I described this shop as an actual brick and mortar shop as opposed to the stands. It's sort of on the outskirts, and it's a small shop. It doesn't look like it would hold more than the current party in, and then maybe an employee or two.
We enter in, and it turns into a freaking Target, like a Target store.
You walk into
Bruh.
the store, and it is much larger than it should be.
I knew it's freaking Target.
It's not quite target sized. Nothing will ever be super target sized, but it is definitely larger than it should be. For starters, this was a small, like, one floor building on the outside, and it's got you can see a staircase. Everything is beautiful in here. You don't know where the light is coming from, but everything is very nicely lit. You see rows upon rows of magical items.
Wow.
Now this is what we were looking for the entire time.
This is
And I just gaze upon the room in sort of like awe and wonder, I guess.
this is a bit much. This is a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
little overwhelming.
I guess it's time.
I mean, they probably have this stuff organized.
Yeah. There has to
It
be an
appears that
index
they do.
somewhere around here.
Well, no time to
You
waste.
see,
Let's-
as well as all of these things, a desk, sort of a reception desk, also functioning as a checkout, obviously. And sitting at the desk is a looks to be a half-elven woman, maybe close to 75-ish. Hard to tell, obviously. But yeah, probably a little younger still for half elves. She's sitting there. She is also adorned in lavish robes that have these splashes of greens and purples and violets and just indigos and a spin, and it almost looks like a nebula. Curiously enough, made of silk. And she sort of looks up at you all. Well, I didn't think I'd be getting any customers today. Who might you all be?
Hello.
Hello,
my
lady.
Hi.
name is Arbor. This
Hello.
is my group.
Hi.
We are looking for some magical items.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place then. I have, most everything I can remember is in my arsenal that I don't really need anymore. What can I do for you? I mean, what's your budget, I guess?
Yeah, we got a pretty good budget.
We got quite a bit of platinum if you ever need it.
Well, how much is quite a bit?
We each
Let me take a
look.
have 2 platinum pieces,
except for me, which I
and the wizard holds the rest of our bank.
put on.
Well, you must be new.
Yes.
Okay, I can show you to some items that I think might work really well for your party, but though it is fun to window shop, some of these items are a lot pricier.
Understandably so.
She stands and sort of brushes out her what now you can see to be a full robe. she says, without further ado, right this way, and leads you to a variety of uncommon and common magic items. I need to pull up the list.
What are you guys thinking of getting?
Yes, please converse.
Um,
I just realized that that was on the mic, even though I muted. Fun. I believe, Volmer, I think I possibly want a new staff, but I don't know. Or a quarter staff.
To think this through.
Yeah.
Well, you know
Well-
me. I need to shop a little bit and see if there's anything interesting that'll help me along through my greater life.
Okay. You're interested in getting anything, Aristides?
Maybe a magical flying arrow.
wonder if they have any poison tipped arrows. No, I don't think they
Not
have
very magical.
that. Yeah, no, not
Yeah.
very magical. I'm tired. IRL, I'm really tired. I haven't.
I
Moving
think
on.
we all are.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna stop talking.
Very well then.
I mean, I might look for some magical arrows if they have any.
Right, so a
I might try-
staff, magic arrows.
I might try to find some armor, to get out of this guard armor.
You
Armor.
have armor.
I was gonna
Yes,
say
I
we
You
said-
have
have
bought
new armor.
No, I got a cloak.
Oh.
He got
We did get a cloak.
He did
I
not
got a
get new
cloak.
armor.
It'll cover my guard armor, but what if the cloak were to suddenly fall off or something? I need a different
That's
armor
fair.
set.
That's fair.
I need some different armor.
And also just make sure that the cloak doesn't fall.
Well, even if it does fall off, it probably wouldn't matter that much.
How about a magical sword?
Potentially.
That
That's what
can
I
light
might
up
be looking
and when it
for.
senses evil?
That can light up when it senses evil. I read a book that had something like that in it.
Yes, I believe it was called the Frobbit.
No, the halfling.
Gura.
The halfling.
The halfling with big feet.
The Adventures of Philbo Daggins.
Dear Lord.
And a quest for the
Anyway.
dwarves. I remember that.
Wizard,
Um,
is there anything you're looking for?
I have to look around and see if there's anything in particular that rather interests me or suits the needs for what we need
I
to
just
do.
hope there's no magical
Perhaps-
smoking pipes for you. You definitely don't need any more.
Maybe we can find
they
some
are.
medicinal. Maybe we can find some medicinal herbs, or
It's
maybe some kits
More
for
medicinal
potion
herbs
making,
for me to smoke. That'd be perfect.
no.
No, no.
or maybe some potion brewing kit of some sort.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yes, that would be useful.
Perhaps my old staff has done me well, but maybe there's some enchantments I can find for it.
So, you all have your wants for this shop.
Or wants and needs.
Well, your
I
needs
wouldn't
are
classify
not
them
going
as
to be
needs.
covered by this
Yeah.
shop, I don't think.
That's
I
fair.
don't think there's any books on the Cult of Silence in here.
Wait, what?
We can make a check for it.
Please
True.
don't.
Wait, we
Uh,
can look
Don't.
for. Wait, we can look.
Please don't.
What if we found a way to break the spell that they cast on us to keep us quiet?
That would be rather ideal.
Yes,
Ma'am, do you have any
yeah.
do you have any objects around here that could possibly break a spell of silence?
Well, yes, but I'm not sure that that's something you all could afford.
Uh,
I
how much?
mean, you
Uh,
have a wizard.
Yeah, but what what we're
yeah.
dealing with is more
He's
of an
not a very
area.
good wizard.
He's
But we're
Well, but
Oh, right.
well, actually,
I whack him with a stick. Hey,
I think maybe not. I suppose, but I think honestly, if we're looking at your group, a dispel magic might do you good. Do any of you know that?
What?
I don't.
do any.
The only one who would is the wizard.
And as we just said,
Okay, okay. I'm not really supposed to do this with product, but I don't care. She grabs something random. It looks like a feather. She says, "This feather is magical. It's a common magic item. What it does is when you're falling, you can use it to fall slower, and then it stops being magical. Okay? Now,
Okay.
and you watch her gather up. Um, it's not something that you noticed initially. But you see this like almost holy light gather into her palm, and she releases it into the feather. And she
that was
says,
right.
"All right, now this is gonna be weird, but you've just got to trust me." She hands Volmer the feather.
Oh, thank
All right,
you.
so I told you how it works. You can activate its magic to fall slower, right? That's how it's supposed to work, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Oh, by the way, I actually already know Featherfall.
Yeah. But
It is a common magic item. It is technically not the same thing. She touches you on the shoulder and is going to cast Fly on you. She says, "Fly up for a minute if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Enough
you?
that you can react, please.
What?
Fly high enough that you can react."
Okay.
Finch, go touch the ceiling.
Okay. I fly. I go.
Follow Finch. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to fly.
So you will yourself up into the air, and you are flying.
All of our eyes are just like following Volmer as he's going up.
It is an incredible and terrifying sensation.
Everyone's eyes are widening.
And she goes, "Okay, there is probably good."
Okay. 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 Now
Okay.
what? I'd rather
Yeah.
be. I'd rather be down as soon as possible.
All right.
Ma'am.
Fall. And then
Falling.
try and use the magic. You have to trust me. It'll be okay.
Okay.
I'll be here to
So,
catch you if it's not.
Thanks a lot. Anyways, I
You're not
fall.
gonna catch Mario.
Anyways,
Fall.
I fall and use the feather.
You try and use the feather, and nothing.
Oh no.
No magic. There's
No.
no magic there.
Oh no.
Ma'am, something's wrong.
Nope,
Feathers-
everything's right.
There's nothing. There's no magic coming from the feather.
She flies up and touches you, and you can fly again.
Oh.
That means it worked as intended. Let's go back to the ground.
Wait, what?
Excuse me?
What I
Yes.
just did to that feather was
Dispel magic.
dispelling the magic inside of it. If you really are looking for some way to break a silence spell, which is what that was, as far as I can tell, then that's what you would need. You would need something to dispel magic.
Oh,
Oh.
Yes.
That's
And I'm just
why
listening
we're here.
intently.
Everyone's very confused.
I'm not confused.
like
I've
an arrow.
Arrow?
Like an arrow.
Arbor, what are you on about?
You can shoot them to dispel their magic.
Oh. Oh my god.
There are such weapons that have existed. One of the more notable being the Magician's Judge.
Ah,
They are capable of doing such a thing. I don't have any right now. I could go looking for them.
like not even the back room.
But that would cost you extra, and I don't know if you could pay.
I don't think it would cost extra if she just needed to go to the back room, Volmer.
No, I mean I don't have any.
Yes,
She's out of
I understand.
stock.
Okay.
Oh, you said to Volmer.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
You're out of stock.
I.
Ugh.
Is there any.
You know what? We'll just get the stuff we want right now, our staves and armor, and we'll think about the the dispel magic stuff later.
We might
All
want.
right. And she claps her hands.
Wait,
Tell
wait,
me a
I
little
want-
bit about yourselves. I can tell the wizard because of the vestiges. You're from the guard. She looks at Arbor.
Hello there.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
Tell me a bit about yourself and
Me?
Aristides, is it?
Do I know you?
No, but I know of you because I worked with your father a little.
Look at Mr. Popular.
Shut up, Arbor.
No.
Damn it.
I mean,
Oh, can't argue with that logic.
Damn, he got me there.
Okay. I guess since no one else is going to start, I'll
Well,
tell you
hold
a
on.
little bit.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I have a few questions. How did you meet my father?
He needed equipment. I provided it.
That's fair enough. Specifically, what kind of equipment?
Why?
Just out of curiosity. There's a slight grin on Aristides' face.
He wanted equipment that would help make sure that he could survive in colder climates. I provided him with a certain ring that I had, a ring of warmth, and a what was it? It was right. The boots of the Winterlands. It's just a uncommon thing, but you know, it's built for a certain climate, and so it worked out for him.
Yes, I remember those items fondly. He
Say that again.
refused to let me wear them
The
whenever he
boots,
was
really,
training me. And the ring.
and the ring.
Mm-hmm. Whenever we'd go out every winter. And he was training me.
Well, that's lovely.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Not your fault.
what?
It's not your fault. I was just curious.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is he drunk?
No,
Not?
he's
Just slightly
sober.
aggravated on the inside. Anyway, Arbor, go ahead.
Yeah. Arbor, was it? You said
I am.
you would tell me a little
If
bit
you
about yourself.
if you want me to tell you about my present self, I am mildly confused about Aristides' ramblings, but in general, I practice druid craft. I'm from a clan of druids on an island off of this island, I guess. I come from a majorly religious background, with my son, who has since passed, was higher up in the religious order, following the, I guess, the wise men of the temple.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Do they know about the other thing?
I'm not sure. I don't think I've told them about the pendulum.
Okay. I'll let you do that then.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be now, but we can talk sometime.
Of course.
And she then immediately does a 180 and goes, well, you said you wanted a staff. I
Yes.
think I can get something pretty nice for you. Well, nice considering.
Fair enough.
Are you looking for something a little more functional in combat, or something more just to give yourself a bit of a smile as you're moving down the road?
I would say probably combat, given what we foresee in our future.
Sounds good.
Hey, Senor Skeg, let's go browse through the shop for a bit.
Well,
I
yes,
am going
that we shall
to
do.
join you both.
Hmm?
I'm going to join you both.
Ah,
Alright, let's take a look around.
All right.
onwards!
What are you guys doing?
Just
going
look
browsing.
around.
You're just okay. So you're just browsing.
Are they
Yeah.
in earshot?
Are they in earshot?
Yes. I would assume so.
I'm asking them.
Oh.
Are you
No.
what?
Depends on how big the
No.
store is.
It's
No.
a big store.
We're not.
You're not in earshot. You guys are just gonna go take a look around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Ma'am, before we continue, you know about the pendulum. Actually, before we do that, hey Aristides, look, it's that one girl cleric, whatever her name was.
Where?
Okay, never mind. He can hear me. I thought you weren't in earshot, Ryan, but I guess you are.
Okay, it's called selective hearing. It's called selective hearing, Eric.
That's true. The boy might need to be bonked.
Okay.
Arbor just walks up to Aristides. Bonk.
Hey, Senor Skeg, they're making swords out of fire and ice these days.
You can't just casually drop a Puffin Forest reference like that. That's not allowed.
All right, let's try this again. I'm assuming you still heard it.
I did hear that, but I basically ran to the other side of the store.
Yeah, they're just chilling. They're checking out other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So you know about the pendulum.
I do.
How?
Okay. So you're clearly from that society. Do you remember when it was made?
I don't. I've heard stories.
Would you like the answer?
Yes.
It was made when the gods walked the earth.
Oh boy, lore time.
Before the event that is called the Calamity, the event that caused everything, and I mean everything, to be the way it is today, the divergence, the gods' battle. Pendulum was created then, along with a variety of other powerful items by the god of balance.
So the pendulum was created by the god of balance
Yes,
during the divergent.
during the divergence. Well, no. Okay. So the divergence and the calamity are overlapping events. The calamity, she takes a minute to collect herself. It gets a little jumbled, okay?
Okay. Okay.
And she says, "Oh, I think they're looking this way. Okay. This staff, there's two, they're kind of the same idea. So this one, and she grabs it, and you see it's this long, curved. It has a obviously as a staff, the majority of it is just the wood and any carvings in it, and it's a straight piece. But at the head, it looks like it might have been a sort of larger piece, perhaps a knot in the wood that was a crescent essentially was carved out of it, but facing forward, almost like the head of a cobra. And she says, "This is the staff of the adder. Um, if you speak a command word that you designate, you can turn the head here into a snake head."
Ooh, that's
Um,
very interesting.
Yep, it basically can help deter certain unwanted, you know, people that might be in your face when you don't want them there. But also, obviously, uh, it it's poison. So if the target cannot stave off the poison when you hit them, it's gonna pack a lot more of a punch, obviously.
Yes. My main question is, if I say the word accidentally, will it still happen?
The head will still activate, but you can um, it'll either be there for a minute, or if you choose to dismiss it by saying the word again, then it'll go back to just being like this. And she touches the head and stuff.
Yeah.
She goes, "You do have to be a little bit careful, though. Most people aren't going to know this, but mages definitely will. The head, when it's active, can be destroyed. It can be killed, and if it does, the staff is gone.
Oh,
So you should keep that in mind.
understandable. Okay.
However, when you're actually um, attuned to this item, obviously it has a connection to you, so you can tell when it's really hurt."
Okay.
I
All right.
always just thought of.
Hmm?
What if you make the word the?
No. You also
How
can't
command words
hear.
work?
All right. How much would this cost me?
How much did you say you had?
I have 2
Oh,
platinum.
hold on. Just so you guys
Nope.
know,
No,
I
no,
actually
you-
have
I have
12
two.
gold.
I have 2 platinum.
Just for the party, just to know I have 12 gold platinum in my purse.
You have
just so
12
know.
platinum as party funds. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was
That
18.
is
No, it was 12.
pertinent. Yes, okay. I had to make sure that I had my lore correct, because good god, sometimes Exandrian lore is difficult to remember. Okay. So she leans in, she says, "The calamity was the period of time when the wars happened, when the gods walked the earth and battled each other in the world of Grell. It
Okay.
it lasted for a long time. the effects are still felt today in some areas. And it was in that war when the pendulum was created as a way for the god of balance to use as a portent, a glimpse into the future at what needed to happen and how to make their next move. When he, along with the other prime deities, retreated from the mortal plane in the Divergence, that was when the centaurs were gifted the knowledge, burden, and task of maintaining and executing the will of the pendulum and bringing it back to balance.
Okay. This is a lot to take in.
I know. It's
I would enjoy
understandable.
talking to you again about this when maybe there are less possible ears lurking about.
Of course. I'm usually here, but if I'm not, then just assume that I'm off doing something really important, and I'll be back soon.
Fair enough.
All right. So, quick question, actually.
Yes.
So I mentioned before how my character's a scholar, right? And all this kind of stuff in his life.
So that again.
Yeah, you know how I meant why about characters a wizardly scholar kind of person.
You temporarily
It
spoke
just
in
wizards his free time.
XQC.
Yep. How would my character have come across knowledge of the pendulum through as like studies? Is
No.
are the books of those like available all the time?
Pretty much. Okay. So there are 4 main ages, eras, if you will, of history. And this is what scholarly lore says, basically. There was the founding, when the gods came to the world and formed it out of the elemental chaos. Then there was the Age of Arcanum. The Age of Arcanum was when, supposedly, according to historians and scholars, great leaps and bounds in magic was made. It's widely accepted that spells can only be so powerful nowadays, but in those times, it's rumored that spells were created that exceeded the power that can be achieved today.
Yeah.
Then there was the Calamity. We just covered that. Basically, what the general educated consensus is about the Calamity is it was the long battle of the gods. It was when the prime deities and betrayer gods and those neutral ones that lie in between still walked the earth but wouldn't for much longer.
Okay.
And then the 4th era post Divergence, is now. It's after the Divergence.
Okay. All right. So right now we're in the post divergence.
Yes.
Okay. And just just what my character would know and what my character would not know.
Yeah, so basically that's what your character would know.
So my character, so there really isn't much information out there about otherworldly stuff that I.
No, for the most part, it's just like not a lot is known. The most that's really known about anything from the Age of Arcanum, pre-Divergence, is mostly contained in ruins of, stuff from the Age of Arcanum. But those are
And-
few and far between, and not many exist in the world, much less in the island of Ishar.
Side note, Arbor is carrying a book called Aristides' Guide to Druidic, and I think besides becoming a druid, that would probably be the only way to learn Druidic.
The book that you have?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Besides, like, fully becoming a druid, that would be the only real way to learn Druidic.
Yeah.
Is to go
So
through
the
it.
A
only,
couple other ways, but that's like not a topic that necessarily would
Okay.
ever come up.
And it's to specifically, in case Arbor were to die, to help Aristides continue his druidic spellcasting.
Yeah.
I have a question. The Staff of Adder is a magical item, so I can click the little check mark thing on a magical item, correct?
You're not adding. Well, you probably don't have your compendium nice and good.
What?
Do you only have the starter edition content in your compendium, the SRD content?
No, I
On
don't.
Fight Club?
I don't know. On Fight Club, I have. There's a thing called Staff of the Adder, and it's basically what you said. You can use a
That's
bonus
because
action.
that's exactly what it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Then you would just, if you wanted that, you could add it to your inventory. She was also going to tell you about another one.
Oh, okay. I'll
because
wait.
She said
I'll
there were
wait.
2
Hold on.
staffs.
All right. I'll wait then.
Um,
You were just finishing telling me, and I said I would like to continue talking to you about this at a later time when there are less years running about.
yes. She says the other one here is the Staff of the Python. It's similar, but this one actually turns into a snake under your control. This one's more expensive. Again, if the snake dies, then the staff is gone.
Mm.
And just in case, I haven't really tested this one out too much. And she starts to move over towards it and then decides it's not worth it and summons to her hand what looks to be a common sickle with a few different things inscribed onto the both the hilt and the actual metal blade. She says, "Now, I know how certain druidic folk feel about metal, and so I specifically made this with no iron involved because I have heard from a friend that iron is what is really the thing that messes with druids.
Yes.
Mhm.
Which is
I
why I do
don't
not
know
wear shoes.
if I can. Sorry, what?
Which is why I do not wear shoes.
Yes. So I don't know if I actually can tell you what type of metal this is made out of. I'd have to talk with a few people about that. But basically, this this is a moon sickle. So this one's the most common variant of it, as far as I'm aware. These things are still pretty new, though. And basically, the way that it works is you actually, I might be able to show you. She takes a minute, and it almost seems like she's reaching into the depths of her memory to try and pull a memory out. But that wouldn't make any sense because she's just telling you about how this thing that she's been thinking about works. And she goes, I can. Okay. And then she which one? Where is it? Where is it? And then she reaches her hand out and zaps you.
Drink first, please. What was that?
Okay. It hurts a lot. Like you feel it course through you. And she goes, okay. So this, I have the ability to cure your wounds. And this scythe, the sickle, can not only help, but it actually functions as a spellcasting focus. Now, I'm technically breaking some rules by using this the way I am, but it should be fine. She touches you with the sickle, and you feel all of the like damages your body just went through. It almost feels like they were sucked into the sickle. Very different experience from the druidic healing that you've received in the past. And she
Oh.
goes, but that is how this works. It can help with healing allies or whoever, and
I think
it's a spellcasting focus. Yeah.
I think I thank you for demonstrating these tools to me, but I believe I'm, due to my nature in druidic spellcasting, I want to stay more nature focused, and I think the Staff of the Python has grabbed my interest the most.
Right. Well,
However, that crescent thing, I believe Aristides might like that. Though he is ranged, he does
Staff
heal.
of the Adder. All right, I
Not-
might show it to him. If
not
you...
Staff of the Adder, the Crescent Moon one.
You mean the moon sickle?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I will definitely show it to him then. You said the Staff of the Python. She grabs it. So this one, you're probably looking at about 15 gold for this one.
Okay. I've never
Say that again?
really dealt with trade. In fact, before today, buying this cloak, the last time I used gold was probably like 20 years ago. So
Oh,
I
wow. Okay.
don't know what the like values of stuff is, but I'll trust you, given the fact of the information you told me earlier.
Well, so my first advice to you is going to be don't do that for any other booth in this trading area because they like to haggle.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
about to mention reminder that these people like to haggle.
Dan, we're not in the area.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I just wanted to see if you guys remember, not your characters.
Yeah, no, we got it.
Are you familiar with how haggling works, Arbor?
Taking
What?
it out of the currency exchange thing, it would be you would ask for more because you believe it is worth more to you. Or ask for less because you believe it is not worth as much as they are asking.
Exactly. But basically, the way that it works here is everything is less than what the vendors are going to be selling it for. And the idea is that you barter down until you get to a price that you both agree on, or
Okay.
you leave the item.
All right.
But I don't do that so much here, which is one of the reasons that I'm sort of on the outskirts.
All right. So 2 platinum equals how much gold?
So that's gonna be 20.
Okay. I have 5 gold pieces and 1 platinum.
So go ahead and give me the platinum. I'll give you 5 more gold. Gold is a lot more tradable generally. Walking around with platinum can make people assume the wrong things about you.
Okay, so I'm giving you a platinum. Wait, I'm giving her a platinum and she's giving me the 10 gold back?
So
He's giving you 5 gold back.
you're
Wait,
gonna pay
1
with the
platinum
2
is.
platinum,
Oh, I'm. Okay. Alright.
and then she's gonna give you 5 gold back, basically.
Okay. +5 -2. Alright.
So you make the exchange, and she goes, "All right, that's all set. So here's your staff,
Thank you.
I believe." Yes, it does require attunement. So she says, "So yep, this one's pretty similar to the adder staff. It's gonna need attunement to use. So just make sure that you do that beforehand. Otherwise, it won't work."
Okay. So I just sit with it, understand it, and then I choose the word for
Yep,
using it?
Yep.
Okay.
So it usually will take, I'd say about half an hour. No, I guess it's closer to an hour. About an hour usually. And you just sort of learn about the intricacies and get to understand it magically, whatever
Okay.
that means for you. And that's usually how I've gone about attuning to items.
Alright. That makes sense. So it's like ritual casting. Except instead of studying the spell, you're studying the item.
Kinda, yeah, although ritual casting is usually more about the actual ritual, and this is about the item, but I guess you could make the comparison.
Okay. Alright, I think I understand. Thank you very much. And I will
Yeah, of
definitely
course.
want to speak to you again about the pendulum.
Right.
Aristides,
Yes.
come here.
Coming.
Pick out your stuff.
Finch,
go bother
still-
someone. Finch, go bother the wizard. It's funny.
Get the wizard smoking, snuff it out.
No, I'm not smoking. Well, I'm just looking at what would I be looking at?
That's a good
Yeah,
question.
you're with
What-
me. We're looking at other magic stuff.
I know.
Whoa.
What section are we? Will we be at?
I don't know, like
So I'm currently
Volmer.
looking at all the shells.
Volmer, did you see
Eh.
that they're making swords out of fire and ice now?
I know. Crazy.
I hate you both.
Crazy, bro.
Aristides is currently looking
Would
at the
I be
shells,
looking
everything
at,
other than the sickle. And
So
all right, this is gonna
What
sound.
what you guys
this is
are
gonna
probably
sound
looking
crazy.
at right now,
Uh,
because you all are essentially kids in a candy store,
I guess I'll be looking at, like, I don't know, magic rings, maybe.
there is a selection that immediately grabs all of your eyes
Mhm.
of the most beautiful robes and gowns and armor and just clothing, and you look, no, before you even look at the price tag, you can't afford any of it. But as you're looking at them, there's one that features this white and gold flowing robe that looks like something you might see an archmage wear. You see a gown that looks like it is specifically tailored for a person who you don't know who. but it definitely is a very like specific shape. And you keep looking at all of these things, armor, and you look down and read that it's the armor of invincibility,
Ooh.
and just all of these incredible things. And I believe Arbor would walk up to you guys, and so would the shopkeep, whose name you
Did-
guys haven't
yeah.
gotten yet.
Look at
Excuse
these
me,
beautiful-
shopkeep. What was
Yeah?
your name again?
Oh, okay. I'm Aoife.
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 Okay.
Okay.
IRL, how do you spell that?
You're gonna hate me so much.
EFFA. Let's
No.
go. No.
Are you sure you're ready?
Is
Mentally.
it about to begin
No,
with
I'm
an I?
not.
Mentally, do you think you're ready for
I'm
how I'm
not.
gonna spell
No.
this name?
No, no way.
AOIFE.
AOIFE.
Yes.
Can you put it in the
I
balance?
hate you.
The hell,
Can you put it in
Ryan.
the
Okay.
Hang on.
I was gonna ask her a question. What was I gonna ask her?
Spelled like that.
So you're down for some smacks tonight?
No.
No,
Brandon?
I waxed your skin.
No, that's out of character. Me saying
Oh,
that.
okay.
But whatever.
You know, I forget what I was gonna ask her. Eofi, thank you very much for the staff. Please see it that these children also get what they need.
Hey, what's
Do you
that
mind?
circle?
Do you
I'm
mind if
75, good sir.
I'm 21.
You're all
What-
children compared to me.
would I have
He's
time?
got a point.
Would I have time
does.
in the store to attune to it?
Probably.
Okay. Eofi, do you mind if I use the time with them sorting out what they need to attune to the staff?
Well, yeah, you can definitely attune to the staff while I'm showing them around.
Hey, what does this sickle thing
Alright.
do?
That actually, your father was. No, your stand-in father was asking me to show it to you.
Who?
Arbor. Anyway, come
Oh.
with me.
Okay.
Arbor, I didn't know you adopted Aristides.
Yeah. News
Okay,
to me.
so basically, this sickle,
Uh-huh.
okay. Let's do it this way. And she takes her hand and you watch it charge with energy, and she
Mhm.
smacks it onto herself and jolts. And then says, "Heal me." With the sickle.
Okay. So I use cure wounds.
To use cure wounds.
Yeah.
She extends her hand, and in the moment, you feel this temporary link just for the round, to the sickle, and you reach out to cast cure wounds.
Oh, okay. I don't need to roll for that, do I?
You roll to heal. Just roll an extra d4 on top of it.
All right. Hold on. So and then an extra D4, you said?
Yeah.
5.
5 total.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you feel you're still very shaky with the cure wounds spell. Like you've cast it, and you've cast it in combat even.
Twice.
You still don't fully have a grasp, and especially when you're not with your mentor and you're not actively in peril,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to coax that energy out, because you
Yeah.
know at the end of the day that this woman is fine. Whatever she jolted herself with, it didn't affect her very much. And so you reach out and you cast it, and initially you think it's gonna fail, just like it has in the past. But
Mhm.
it doesn't. It pushes through, and even though it was shaky, you feel the connection to the scythe strengthening the spell a little bit, bolstering it, giving it extra healing magic. And you feel, instead of casting through your hand, it casts through the sickle. And then the connection snaps.
What the hell just happened?
All right, let me explain. It's a lot, I know. Okay, so I basically temporarily gave you attunement to the sickle, and then you were able to use the sickle's magic to augment your healing.
Okay.
Any questions?
Um, I have many, but I'm gonna keep them internal.
Welcome to Magic.
Thank you for the introduction. That's what I have those two for.
Bloody
Points
magic.
to Arbor and Snowbeard.
Well, that'll be interesting considering they're not exactly stronger than you. Um,
You'd be surprised.
no, I wouldn't.
Eh,
Regardless, do
me
you want
me
this? Is there
recalling the time Arbor shillelaghed the dude's head off.
anything
Yeah.
else you wanted to take a look at?
Hmm.
Do you have magic arrows?
Magical arrows.
You said they were like out of stock, didn't you?
I don't think. I
Let's
think that was something else.
see.
No, I'm pretty
She
sure.
It
sort
was a
of
specific type of magical arrow.
a specific type. Okay, what type?
No,
Oh no, I was
he's
talking.
talking
Oh,
to Dan in real life.
to Dan. Okay.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, though, what were those ones you were talking about earlier? The ones that you guys are out of stock of?
The ones that dispel magic.
Yes.
Oh, the weapons that. Yes, okay. So, like I said, the most common one is the Magician's Judge. But
Mhm.
it's not the only one. There are certain um, weapons, mostly melee, mostly used for execution of mages, that upon impacting whatever your target is, will sever connections to magic. So, if you have some sort of barrier spell or a magical
Ooh.
item that needs to be destroyed, or something along the nature of that, uh, it's
Wait.
doable with those weapons.
Is Volmer part of this conversation? And here's
Is
this.
Volmer a part of this conversation?
No.
Oh, so I'm still just looking at armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Dan.
Because that, like, I heard like that melee weapons that do that, and
Yeah. Um. So Aristides pulls out his crossbow, his father's crossbow. Are there any weapons that dispel magic that I can shoot with this?
Oh, okay. I see. Um,
And does she recognize the crossbow as my father's?
you can make an insight check if you'd like.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. D20 for that one, right? Right.
What's up?
I assume D20 for that one, as
Insight
always.
check. D20 plus your insight bonus.
Insight. There you are. 10.
So, you do not see immediate recognition in her eyes, but it could also be because she's very hard to read.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right. I was just curious.
yeah.
Anyway, are there any arrows or any weapons that dispel magic that I can shoot with this?
Well, what you'd really want more than anything like that would be a sort of crossbow? No, sorry, a quiver, not a crossbow. A quiver
Oh,
so that you could pull non-magical ammunition out of it and it would turn magical, because buying magical ammunition is expensive.
indeed it is. Do you have any magical quivers?
We have a couple, but none of them are ones that I would say fit the profile of what you want.
Oh,
Like I said, the sort of the dispelling weapons are hard to come by, and so I would have to essentially steal the enchantment and repurpose it onto uh, a quiver or ammunition bag where you would hold your bolts, and that would be how that went.
I see. I'll just stick with the sickle.
Sickle? Alright.
Okay.
Um,
What's the
so
name of this thing?
it's the moon sickle.
Cool. And there's just a smirk on Aristides' face as he's just nodding in approval.
It's the +1 variant. And she says,
Me likey.
so this one, well, it is very powerful. Obviously, there are other more powerful items. This one's only going to be 12 gold pieces for you.
Okay. I will give you 1 platinum piece and 2 gold.
Right, sounds good.
Cool. Let me just manage my inventory real quick, IRL.
Hello, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
What?
Just no.
And he just
You need to
roasts
stop speaking in XQC, please.
I'm not speaking. I'm not speaking SQC.
It wasn't quite speaking in XQC.
Just speak more clearly.
I think my favorite clip from XQC was when he had a mental breakdown playing Valorant.
Hello, Madam
I
Shopkeeper.
need to look at that anyway.
I think the video is called like XQC has a stroke.
Madam, might need some help finding something rather specific.
All right, what are you looking
Good luck
Rather-
for?
with him.
Rather
luck with
weird.
him.
Something that no one would ever notice right up front, but will
Hey, Boomer,
contain
check out what I
magical
got.
power.
Where'd you get?
Ryan, shut up.
Got the scoop.
But will contain magical power beyond what it seems. If that makes sense.
Yeah, sure. We've got a few things that could maybe do that.
An object like that. Like something.
My phone just
I
died.
don't know. And like something that looks modest, but with a power greater than its appearance.
Yeah, let's see. So if we're looking at just sort of standard things as like a wizard. The two that immediately jump out to me for your price range would be an enduring spell book to make sure that the spells you've got don't, you know, get lost and then you have to
Right.
copy it all down again.
Right.
As well as a Wand of the War Mage. Those are usually pretty good, pretty common on.
Wand of the War Mage.
Yeah, they're so similar to the sickle your friend Aristides picked up. There's variants, but specifically for the Wand of the War Mage. Actually, I have to make sure that I'm correct in this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Aristides, what did you want?
Oh no, I just wanted to say, hey Homer, check out what I got, and that was gonna be kind of the end of our little
Yeah.
bit right there.
So with the Wand of the War Mage, you're gonna be able to have more accurate spells, and people hiding behind a little bit of cover aren't gonna necessarily be hidden from you the same way that they would be if you didn't have this. It's more of a precision implement than anything else, but it does its job.
Yes. Perhaps a precision implement would be rather perfect for some of the spells that I have gathered for
Well,
my travels.
that's
Like,
fantastic. I will say for you, because oh my god, I understand your plight as an early wizard. I will say for both the Wand of the War Mage and the Enduring Spellbook,
Mhm.
13 gold
13
pieces.
gold. 13 gold?
13 gold.
All right. Would you bring it down to 12?
Sure.
I'm not sure that's really much of a difference, but I will. But I'll take it. Here's, and I just hand roll platinum.
You hand her a platinum and the 2 extra.
2 extra. What?
Well,
you need
you
to pay
said
2
12.
gold. 1 platinum is 10 gold.
Oh, I have 5 gold and 12 platinum on me, so I'll be just like one. So 1 gold and
No, 2 gold and 1 platinum.
2 gold and 1 platinum. Gotcha.
2 gold,
That's
1
what I do.
platinum.
Math.
Economy.
So, oh, minus 1 platinum. Okay. Add 1 to platinum back. Then minus 2. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
Okay,
it's the
what did
plus
you
one
get
wand of the War Mage and the Enduring Spellbook is what you get.
Okay, so I will look for that. All right. This will help me on my journey. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Of course, I'm always glad to help out a mage.
Mm.
Anyway, there was one more. Ah, there you are.
Oh.
I really should not have left you for last, but it's fine.
It's okay.
I'll
So,
go.
is there anything you're interested in today?
Well, one, some armor, and two, any melee weapons that can
Hey,
dispel magic.
actually, very quickly, this is out of character. There's 3 Wand of War Mages out there.
The plus
Which one is
one.
it? Plus 1. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
You're good. I knew this would come up.
I'm looking for some sort of weapon that can dispel magic.
And would you say you're a nimble fellow? I mean,
No, I'm much more of a tanky fellow.
all right. Well, okay. What is your dexterity actually?
My dex. My dex is 11.
11. All right, cool.
My dex.
I'm just getting a feel for what kind of armor she might recommend to you.
My dex.
My dex.
She says, "Well,
I'll be RB.
in that case, we have a couple different good options. One of the good things, actually, one of the best things to come out of mining is mithril armor, and she shows you. You wear chain, right?
Yeah, I wear chainmail.
All right. She shows you a set of chain. She says,
Oh, mithril.
"This is made of mithril, so it's not going to be making all that noise when you have it on,
Mhm.
and it also has the added bonus of being lighter. So even if you weren't strong, you could still wear this. It
Mm.
is pretty great. The downside, obviously, for a set of armor is usually it's going to be pretty expensive.
How much are we talking about?
Out of your price range, I think, unless you, well, you're technically independently wealthy, but I mean, like specifically you.
Just give me the specific price and I'll consider.
You'd be
I'm
looking
back.
at. Actually, I need to remember the price of chainmail.
You mean mithril?
No, I know. You'd be looking at about 150 gold
Oh,
pieces.
oh, that is expensive.
Yeah, like I said, it is a little bit expensive.
Ah,
That's why I showed you, but I didn't necessarily think you'd buy it.
yeah.
Um,
Sorry, that's way too much out of my price range. I
oh
don't
no,
think
I
it.
get it, I get it. I was starting off once too. Let's find
Maybe
something.
maybe at a later date. Maybe at a later date.
Sure. Let's find something that's a little more
Affordable, but still protected.
affordable. Yeah, affordable. Do you have a preference on what kind of weapon you wield?
Swords.
Swords. You like swords? Okay.
Yes, trained my whole life with swords.
Let's take a look at. hmm, I'm doing a little bit of looking, so.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, Ryan, out of character.
Yeah.
Um, is it since the sickle is a magical weapon, is it a sickle +1?
It is a sickle +1.
All right, cool. Added.
Hmm.
That is all.
Yep, yep.
That is all, sir.
I'm back.
She says to you, "Well, it looks like we don't have too much in the way of good swords. Just some, well crafted more than anything swords. So they're going to be a little bit better for, the weight and such, getting the hit, and of course, cutting a little bit deeper.
Hmm.
There's also, we have Swords of Warning, which are a little bit lackluster, I'll be honest with you.
What do swords of warning do?
Um, so the way that weapons of warning in general work is that they basically will warn you about danger, right?
Huh.
Um, it means that you'll be quicker on your feet and you can't really be surprised. Um, except it also will have to, it's pretty decent actually, given what you guys have going on. It will mentally warn you and your companions magically of any sort of danger. If you guys are sleeping, if you guys are awake, it helps you be quick on your feet. It's not a bad item, honestly. It's just a little. I feel like it's a little lackluster in comparison to what I've given everyone else.
Might be a good like sort of radar on the side, like when danger's nearby. But I might prefer something that actually does more.
Right? So for that, it's not a sword, unfortunately. But, and she shows you this javelin. You almost didn't realize it was a javelin at first. It is jagged. It looks like someone took it at a forge and messed up the forging.
Ugh.
She picks it up gingerly, and that's when you notice that there is like a part that is less jagged for a handhold. And she says, "This is a javelin of lightning. When you throw it and speak the command word, it will transform into a bolt of lightning. So, if you're someone who likes to get up close and personal, this is a good way to get a bit done as you're on your way into the fray. It is a pretty good weapon, all things considered. I mean,
But
lightning is lightning.
I'm most likely just going to be throwing thunderbolts or lightning.
Well, let's break the rules a little bit here. Let me show you." She hefts it, and does a few magical things. Whispers a few words of magic, and you watch as she mimics throwing it, and an illusion of a bolt of lightning going out and electrifying something is visible, and it goes out good 120 feet. It goes through the target, obviously. She says, "That is what this can do."
How much for it?
I will give it to you for 20 gold.
10.
If we have to do this, 17.
14.
15?
Deal.
All right. She twirls it and hands it to you.
I'll give you 1 piece of platinum and 5 gold.
Works for me. Takes it.
And
You all enjoy yourselves. Feel free to look around before you leave.
first off, I need to add the item to my inventory.
Yeah, it is literally just the javelin of lightning. It's a javelin of lightning.
Okay, I need to find a way to.
I'm assuming I have a finished in tuning.
Yeah, we'll say that throughout this time, and
check out the sickle I got.
Check out this sick snake I have, and I show him this piece of wood.
Nice.
And I'm like, what?
Monty! Yeah. And it turns into the snake.
Nice.
I guess it's a little bit late now to tell you I hate snakes.
I need to. Do I need to like attune
Monty.
the javelin like with a word or something?
You actually named it Monty, Eric.
Yeah. It's the staff of the python. I had to.
Ironically enough, it's a constrictor snake.
Yeah. No, of course it's a constrictor snake because it's a python.
No, I know, but there are other stat blocks that are specifically calling out certain types of snakes.
For the viewers at home, Eric, do you want to give context behind the name
I
Monty?
have a pet ball python named Monty, and he's adorable, and I love him.
Yes.
Oh, shopkeeper.
Check
Oh,
out this wand that I got.
nice. Check out this javelin I've got. I can throw lightning.
The power of the gods is in your hands, I guess.
I wouldn't
Why
say-
is Vollmer basically holding Zeus's lightning bolts?
I don't know if you found the item yet, Dan, but it does say it works once per dawn.
It works once per dawn. Yeah, javelin of lightning.
Okay.
Plus 4d6.
Yeah, that was not mentioned in the sale.
No, it wasn't, but I wanted to give the fun parts and then manually explain the other parts. But she would have said that.
But shopkeeper. Before
Mhm.
we move on, what I also want, how much was it for the sword of warning? Could come in handy.
I would say probably. I mean, it's a nice alarm, so we'll say, how about 5 gold? Does that seem reasonable?
I don't think I need to haggle this price, so yeah, 5 gold sounds fine.
All right.
I'll give you my last platinum piece, and in return, I'll gain 5 gold.
Yeah, that's how that works.
I think
Alright.
that was him out of character. Can't tell though. Quick question: how do I show attunement on 5e? Fight Club.
You don't really.
Oh, okay.
If it's not an actual weapon or armor, you can just equip it as a way to like show that you're attuned.
Okay.
But you just sort of have to remember.
All right.
I can't find any sort of warning on.
You might have to look up weapon of warning and then just know that it's a sword.
No, it's
Are you using Fight Club?
no. I'm using Beyond.
Oh.
Well, D&D
you
Beyond
might have
shows
to
it
pay
as
for that.
weapon of warning, but also you might have to pay for it. Yes.
Well, damn. Could
So
you tell me?
have you heard of Fight Club 5e?
Not sponsored, by the way.
I might consider, but first,
99 cents, and you can get all the stuff in D&D that you want.
No, it's 99
Yeah,
cents.
what that
and you
guy
get-
said.
but for now, could you?
Thank
For
you,
now,
Brian,
could you
for that.
tell me the stats of the weapon of warning?
I mean, it's a sword, but you get advantage to initiative rolls, and it's attunement,
I had to
and you also get a feature where you can't be surprised. You and your companions can't be surprised if you're within 30 feet of the sword. As long as you're not incapacitated, and if you are incapacitated due to non-magical sleep, then it will wake you up.
Okay, like, do I need to attune the weapon in order for that effect to work, or?
Yes, for all of these effects to work, because it is a mental link between you and the sword.
And like, could I just have this on my side and use the long sword, or?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be using it, but it could also. I didn't specify what kind of sword it was. It could be a longsword if you wanted to use it.
Actually, yeah, long sword. I'll have
Alright.
it be. I'll have the weapon of warning be a long sword.
All right. So you all have yourselves some magic items.
Indeed.
I have a giant snake, and I am happy.
I have a sickle that I can use cure wounds with.
I got a sword that warns me where enemies are nearby, and a javelin that shoots lightning.
No, Vollmer, let me point out. Stabby item
Yes, it is indeed a stabby item.
that I can heal with.
Yes, but I have thunder. And
You
lightning.
So
lightning.
wait,
My
you stab someone and you heal them immediately?
Aristides,
I
you
can
can
heal.
choose anything to be a spell focus. So yes,
That is true, but I would like to point out the
there's
irony
no
of
way you
this.
would know that.
You're right.
What
But
are we
I'm
talking
pointing
about?
out the irony of the item.
Yeah, it is very specifically not made of iron, as she told me when she showed it to me.
No, not oh, Harbor. Not literally made of iron. Something when something is ironic.
Oh, I know ironic. I thought you were trying to do a pun.
No,
Okay.
This is hurting my mind because one of you seems to be speaking in character and the other does not.
Yeah, I'm definitely
speaking in
speaking in
character.
character. No,
I'm speaking in
you are
character.
not.
No, I was.
That.
I literally
Anyways,
said Arbor.
Anyway,
anyways, shopkeeper. What was your name again? Eve.
Afi,
Aoife,
Aoife.
Aoife.
Yes, Aoife. I'm looking for some armor.
How much are you
Um,
going to spend?
Depends. Hey,
Volmer.
Seniorska, can I have some more platinum?
How much you need?
Well, it depends.
2. Only give him 2.
Well, talk. Let's see what this shopkeeper says the price is, and then we'll go from there.
I
All
mean,
right?
I showed you pretty much the most affordable armor I could show you.
Ah,
I would
okay.
recommend more than anything pretty much right now. I bet if you went out, you could get more money, but like also you might find that the armor you have is not as weak as you think it is.
He mostly wants new armor to disguise himself as not being a guard.
Oh, well, that's easy. Just give me your guard armor.
Wait, what?
Just trust me.
Give who my guard armor?
Give
Oh,
her
He's
actually,
trying to take your pants off.
Okay.
give
okay.
her your guard armor, Volmer.
Hey, Snowbeard. Calm down.
That's me out of character.
Okay.
On character when I'm doing the accent. I'm out of character when I'm
The
not.
horrible accent.
But it is an accent.
It is an accent.
It is.
It's an accent of nowhere.
Anyways, you want me to take off my armor?
Yeah, I mean, it's how I'm gonna be able to get you new armor, so.
Is there a changing room nearby?
Just take it off. I don't wear pants. What's the big deal?
You're a centaur, Arbor. There's a
And-
difference.
And
He doesn't have half a horse body.
okay.
where I come from, we have decency.
We have decency too.
Damn.
God damn it.
Damn.
Brandon,
Out of, no,
goddamn.
hold on. Out of character. Oh my god.
If for anyone watching and doesn't know,
No,
Brandon posted
no,
something.
no.
in balance.
Nope, we're not talking about it. All right.
No.
So, anyways, is there a changing room?
I mean, yeah, there is, because we have, like, armor and clothes and stuff. So, right over there.
Excellent. I go in there, change into regular clothes, take off the guard armor.
I mean, you're
I would
probably
assume that
wearing
you were wearing clothes
normal
under the
clothes
guard
under the armor.
under the armor.
I mean-
because that's how armor works.
I mean, there's clothes underneath there, just not the armor itself.
No, like you wear like a full like padded suit underneath armor.
Damn it, Ryan.
You
That's
understand
just-
that?
Let's just
I'm
let's just move
hungry.
on. Let's just move on. Anyways, here you go. Here you go. Here's the guard armor.
Alright, give me 5 minutes. She disappears into the
Excellent.
shop somewhere.
I should probably use this moment to attune my weapons I got.
5 minutes go by, and she comes back out. Well, you see her carrying what looks to be the exact same set of armor, except for this time with all of the guard markings removed.
Ah.
I did what I could. How's this?
How would you use? Like magic, illusion?
Yeah, magic.
Oh, I thought she was going to say something like some physical method, like sandpaper, just sanding off the symbols.
No, although that would be really funny, and I would get Gale to do that for me. Nope, I just used a little bit of magic. It's not very difficult.
Okay.
I'll be outside for a little bit if you don't mind. It's about that time.
You better not burn down the entire market with your smokes.
That is not what I plan on doing.
Yeah.
Let me know how it goes. I just step outside to smoke.
Do I need to pay you for this? This illusion method?
No, it wasn't anything substantial enough.
Okay, I go to change back.
Arbor, you want to go mess with Snowbeard and snuff out his pipe?
Give him a day off. Why not?
Damn.
I go change back into the armor that. So, are we all prepared?
I believe so.
I am.
All paid and ready.
Okay, I'm gonna retcon my character real quick.
Nope.
The
I
whole
think-
character?
No.
Not my character, okay, just
you're
the stuff-
outside. You're outside.
Just the
smoking.
stuff that's in my pipe.
Okay. What's
I
in your
said it was
pipe?
a combination of like tobacco and just like marijuana a while ago.
Yeah.
Nah. It's just pure weed.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. There.
Oh my god.
Pure weed.
Oh.
Be glad it's not raw weed.
How did you get that? How did you get marijuana in Scotland in like the 1500s?
That
Japan.
one's
In
a lot easier to
Japan.
explain. Its
Sources.
father is sailing.
He has
Okay,
contacts.
that's fair.
Sources.
That one's
Actually,
easier
call
to
it
explain
one.
than
It's
any
like
sort
I
of
didn't-
precious
I didn't know
spice.
I didn't know there was marijuana on this world.
Well, we
There's
can
a
call-
rough equivalent.
Yeah, there's probably a
Alright.
rough equivalent. Yeah,
That's fair.
it's
You guys
It's
want
not
me to
like-
explain the intricacies of rotweed?
it's
No.
it's a problem. It's probably a minor illusionary effect.
Probably.
No, it's just actually drugs.
Oh, okay.
Stone Snowbeard, let's go.
He's always
Oh,
stoned.
stoned beard.
I'm always stoned. What are you
It's,
on about?
hold on. I out of character. It's just a picture of Gandalf just with really red eyes.
Oh dear
Stoned.
lord.
Anyway. So we continue. We say our goodbyes, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was successful.
Yes, and nothing bad went wrong.
Well, nothing
That's
bad
right.
happened and nothing went wrong. I wouldn't say nothing bad went wrong.
What do you mean?
That's not a
When
term
something
and phrase.
when something bad happens, that usually means something's going wrong.
Yes, but nothing bad went wrong. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway.
Ah.
Hey old man,
What
how's
went
it going? Druid craft and snuff out his fire. Alright, it's time to get
So you're
moving.
giving him a day off.
Yeah. No.
I lied.
He was lying.
Yeah, I just go back behind and just relight it. All right, so let me just finish this off real quick.
What is in that,
All
old
right.
man?
Only the finest weeds of the Southshire.
Weed?
Yes.
Voldemort, don't.
Anyway.
I can tell you where I found it if you would like.
No.
Perhaps it'd be nice.
No.
Right
No.
here in this market.
Who said that?
It's me, Gandalf the Bald.
Oh yes, you're that crackhead I see in the jail cells every once in a while.
No, that's my cousin.
Gandalf the Cracked.
Exactly. Anyway.
Anyway.
God, no.
Anyway, guys,
Thank
check
God none of
this
is
out.
actual lore.
Check this out. Monty. My staff
Yeah,
turns
cute.
into a giant snake.
What a
How
big
big?
little
Aristides,
fellow.
How big?
Aristides jumps like a good foot back.
How big is a giant constrictor? Hold on, we're about to find out.
Do you know the approximate size of a boa?
Don't tell me they made giant constrictor snake the size of a boa.
It's
Double it?
Oh,
Yeah.
double it. Okay, so the approximate.
Or I wouldn't say double the approximate like length, double the width for sure though. These boys are
Oh
thick.
dear lord.
Okay, so we can call it anaconda then. At that point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm fine with
I don't
that.
actually know the exact terminology because it's just a big constrictor snake, and those
It could be
exist
it
in
could
the
be
real
an,
world.
It could be an anaconda. It could be a rock python. It could be a Burmese python. I mean, it is a python, right? It's
I
the
would
staff
go
of
with
the
one of the
python.
pythons because it's the staff of the python.
Yeah.
But yeah, just whatever floats your boat.
Hold on. Let me check out. I think.
You're the snake guy. You know all
Yeah.
about the snakes.
Give me a sec. The world's biggest python, reticulated python. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that one. Yay!
It is 6.25 meters in length.
Nice.
We're using the metric system, I guess. Oh wait, no.
In
Oh no,
hamburgers,
Burmese python is larger. Never mind. What
in
the hell?
hamburgers, that means that it's about 20 feet long.
Burmese python is larger.
In
Hold on.
hamburgers, I like that.
Hold on. Burmese python size. Yeah, Burmese python. We'll go with that. 26 feet and a weight of more than 200 pounds.
Nice.
All right. Meet Monty. Oh, and then he turns back into a staff. Wait, Monty. There we go.
Ah,
This is our new companion.
It's a snake.
Yes.
yes.
I don't like snakes.
Why not?
They freak me the hell out.
How?
Naturophobia?
That doesn't make any sense. I don't think there are any venomous snakes around here. Or at least significantly venomous.
It's a phobia.
They take care of your mice problems for your feed stores.
Okay,
My
I'll
brother-
give you that, but like,
They're like cats without the claws. I don't see a problem.
My brothers put a snake. in
no,
my
but they
pillow
have
one
the teeth.
Constrictors don't have giant fangs. That's only venomous ones.
You just said the other thing that doesn't make it helpful. They're constrictors.
Yeah. Constrictors are cool.
Snake facts with armor.
Yes.
Monty casually just like begins rolling up your midsection and just having a good time.
My brothers once put a snake in my pillow once.
Wait, hold on. Who's
That poor
Arbors?
snake.
Yes, Arbor.
Bulmers. Wait.
Wait, where's the
No,
snake roaming?
no, it's not constricting one of you. It's
It's just
Monty
doing-
is having fun with its owner.
Yeah, it's doing what
climbing.
it's doing what Romulus does to me every single time I take him out, which is just like
Exactly.
he uses me as a jungle gym.
Exactly.
It's climbing.
Yeah.
I said
Isn't
that
this
probably like
cool?
4 times.
We
now.
have a new team member, guys. We have Finch that can watch the skies, and now we have a giant snake who can watch. I need to be able to call him something other than Monty, because then he turns back into a staff.
Huh.
Monty. I'll call him Montague.
Okay.
Because then I can refer to him without him turning in and out of staff.
Ah,
Yeah.
why didn't you do it? Why didn't you think of that the other way around?
Yeah.
Full name.
Maybe
Does it
I
work?
should. Can I change the call name or no?
Ryan.
Yes.
I can. Okay. So I'll just make it Montague, and then I'll just call him Monty when he's out. Montague.
Question, Arbor. Does it transform when someone else says it, or is it just you?
It's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monty.
It's Montague now, and then Monty is what we call him. Oh,
Montague.
Montague. All right. Hello, Monty. Welcome to the team. This is Finch. That is Aristides. He's gonna be your bestest friend.
Shut up.
That is Snowbeard. And that is Volmer.
Hello.
Also, cool thing with this is Finch would be considered insignificant to a snake this large to even be considered prey.
Yep.
So
Thank
this is
Well,
great.
It wouldn't matter. I'm aware.
Cool. All right. So now we have Finch to watch the skies, and now we have
Mhm.
Monty to watch the ground.
Uh-huh.
And now I have a sword.
And you have a
that-
sword of warning. This is great.
And I have a sickle.
Double check the wording on it, but there might be a really funny thing that can happen.
Ryan, where are you going with this?
Fine, it's fine.
Is there something
No.
wrong with the weapon of warning?
No, I think he's checking Monty.
Nope.
Okay.
Thaumaturgy. You can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range of 30 feet. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, tieflings get this.
Wait, what?
I
Wait,
do
or
believe
did we level
tieflings get
up?
thaumaturgy as part of their infernal legacy, or whatever it's called.
Thaumaturgy. Can you explain it again?
Well, that was just one of the effects. I'm just double checking that tieflings actually get this. So, infernal legacy. You know the thaumaturgy cantrip. Yep.
You have a
Oh,
druid
yes.
craft. You have.
It's
you
like it's like druidcraft, except for it's not druidcraft at all.
You manifested my.
You have a druid craft, except for
Oh.
it's not that.
Oh, so thaumaturgy is basically me speaking into a microphone.
That's one of the effects, yeah.
You can cause flames to flicker, blighten, you can cause harmless tremors, you can create instantaneous sound. Instantly cause an unlocked door open to fly open to slam shut.
Hmm.
Oh. Okay. I did not know I had this.
I have a question out of character.
Yeah.
What happens if I shillelagh my staff and then turn it into a constrictor?
Oh my
So-
god.
Like,
Eric?
The shillelagh
Eric?
would be
It wouldn't be.
dissipated.
Oh, I thought it would carry over to his bite attack or something.
No, unfortunately.
That sucks. What if I absorbed elements?
It would still be you attacking
it would just be a snake.
because
So the shillelagh doesn't carry over? That sucks.
when you deploy the
Yeah.
snake, it gains its own initiative,
Oh,
which I believe is just gonna be right after your turn.
okay.
I mean, there are other ways we could break this game. Ever heard of the peasant railgun?
You think that can break my game, you fool.
Why?
I've introduced more game-breaking things to you guys in the 7 sessions that we've been going than the peasant railgun.
It actually has only been 5.
Form before losing all-
7. We've lost count.
No. No, I looked on Eric's YouTube channel.
should have
and
had-
There's only 3. And then we had the 4th one when we
Not
came back.
indicative. there should have been 3 combats by now. We were on track to do a combat every other session. This was supposed to
Didn't
be
we
one that
only-
didn't have a combat.
We were supposed to have. Yeah, this was not supposed to have a combat. We were supposed to have a combat last session.
Yep, this is session
But then
7.
we spent a lot of time trying to interrogate the vendor.
Yes, that was
Well,
I
also
take
we
part-
didn't have time to do a combat because I had a midterm the next day. But anyway,
Yeah.
regardless.
Wait.
Anyways,
Alright,
we
guys.
skipped the last week.
Wait.
So
wait, we're-
I believe we are more than set on going to the hideout.
yes.
I'm
Yes.
ready.
To the hideout we shall go, and to battle if you must.
Am I supposed to add the deer cloak because I have that and I never added it?
You can.
Does it give me the +1 AC that it gave the other two or no?
Yes.
Alright, deer cloak.
Oh, I should probably take the scimitar and place it. And did I already leave the scimitar at the guards?
Wait,
I thought you left the scimitar with Talib.
yeah, I think we did. No, wait, we left it at home because we thought it would be bad.
Yeah, we left it at home.
So it's a plus. The armor class is a 1+ Dex modifier. Question mark. Is that how this works? Ryan?
What? The armor class for no, it's just it gives a +1 to armor class.
Oh, wait. I can't. Oh my god. I hit the wrong button. Okay, hold on. So it's light armor.
No, it's not armor itself.
Oh,
It's just adventuring gear.
adventuring gear. And then how do I
And
make
then-
it add? Oh, add modifier?
Yeah.
Uh,
Bonus armor class +1.
Armor class +1.
I have a question. Like, the javelin of lightning has 1 charge per day, correct?
Yes. It
Okay.
recharges at the dawn.
Okay.
Or
Alright.
whenever the equivalent of dawn would be in a dawnless place.
So, like, you use it at 11:59 and it recharges at 12.
Alright.
Which
What
is,
kind of
it
bullshit is
sounds
this?
great, but 11:59 to 12 is still a whole minute.
That is
Yeah.
true.
You know what
That's
I
10 rounds of combat.
Oh god, you're right.
Alright. So to the thieves, or to the
To the Thieves Guild.
no,
To
to
Talib's warehouse.
Talib's warehouse.
Let's put on our
Yes.
cloaks. Put on our cloaks.
I've had mine on.
Oh, yes.
I've had mine on as well.
Well,
We've all had ours on except for you for some reason.
I had to take mine off because I had to give it to the, because I had to give my armor to the lady.
Fair enough. Moving on.
True. It's true.
It is true.
So it
Turns
doesn't
around.
take very
Where the
long.
hell did you
because-
come from?
Huh?
I thought you were.
No.
Never mind.
I get it now. Using the guidance of Arbor, who was told where this this warehouse would be. Jesus.
Right.
Who was informed where this warehouse would be by Talib. He is able to guide you all very quickly to the warehouse. As you approach, I'd like all of you to make perception checks.
All right, perception check.
Perception check. Okay, let's do this.
Perception.
Goddamn.
Is
Or
it passive
deception or
perception?
perception?
No.
Perception.
Is it
Just
passive?
perception.
Is it passive perception or no?
No, it would be active perception.
Alright.
It's a modified 1.
I got an 11.
11. All right.
Oh.
Alright,
Total.
perception check. Whatever +2. Okay.
I got a 5.
Oh,
God.
17 plus 2. That's I got 19.
So
Wait, but wait. We have the sword of warning.
Word of warning does not affect perception checks.
it,
Wait,
Damn
do we
it.
have a do we actually have a sort of warning?
Hell yeah.
yes, it just tells us if we're in danger, or like if there's any enemies nearby, and it gives me a
Does it glow blue when orcs are nearby?
Yeah.
Cool.
it also
Technically,
gives me advantage
something
for
to note.
initiate.
Technically, the only person who is actually attuned to their magic item right now is Arbor.
Hello.
But I attuned to my magic weapon while you were modifying my armor.
Do I need to attune to my
It was only
wand?
5 minutes. You need
Oh.
a short
Oh,
rest, which is an hour in
Oh,
order to do it.
fuck. We should have. Oh,
I'm pretty sure I'm technically attuned to my magic item.
No.
oh, fuck.
Do
None
I
of
have
you
to attune
specifically
to a
called
wand?
it out.
What?
None of you specifically called it out.
Ah,
Eric specifically called out that he wanted to attune to his staff.
That's why
Well,
I was silent for so long.
well, shit.
Yeah.
Well, not gonna lose. Let's get on it anyway.
Um.
Could we say? Can I make some sort of like declaration? Say we attuned on our way here.
No, that's also not how attunement works. A short rest, you don't move around. It's just light work in the same area, and like so, walking does not count as a short rest.
Ah, okay.
Uh.
Oh, we should have thought of this. Well, no time
So-
like. Well, no-
yeah.
Which
No
one of you got a 19?
It was no.
I got a 19.
It was
You got a
Brandon.
19, Senor Skeg.
Oh, guys, I just realized I did not attune my sword.
Neither did I
Senor
with my
Skeg,
sickle.
guess-
you, as you're approaching, you get a chill down your spine, like something's watching. You look around,
Mm-hmm.
and for just a minute, it feels like time slows and your heart sinks as you see the mask right on top of the warehouse. Blink and it's gone.
This provides an issue.
Anyway,
Wait, is it only I who see this?
no one else makes note of it.
I believe I saw. Guys, I'm
Hmm?
afraid that I saw the mask before he, or right above the door there.
Where?
It was up there for a moment, then it passed away. Or then it passed.
Snowbeard, you literally
like it
just
did.
were smoking weed like 15 minutes ago.
No, this was.
Arbor,
Weed
I
is not
think
a
this is-
hallucinogen. This stuff that I smoke is not a hallucinogen. What I saw was real,
Arbor,
physically tangible.
in the scenario that we're in, I would believe him.
Mm.
It was much like we did in the forest battle, when we
Better-
saw the mask appear and then disappear before the mercenaries came to stop us. I
better be
believe
on.
this is no different.
It's better to be on guard.
We must be if we are to survive this.
Fine.
Make a persuasion check, Senor Skeg.
Persuasion check.
Yes, please.
Okay, hold on a sec. Persuasion's +0. Okay, that's cool. Bring up my
What?
dice. 15.
15. All right, continue.
What I saw was real. It was much like the mask that we saw before our battle in the woods, where it was gone there for a moment, then it was gone before the things, for the not the things, the mercenaries were here. I believe there is some pact that we must know about, or maybe perhaps we didn't get the whole truth from our friend. Or maybe perhaps he didn't know the whole truth. But whatever the case, we must be ready for the worst.
Okay.
Mhm.
Better prepared than unprepared.
Agreed.
Gear packed. Anyway, let's go.
So we enter in the warehouse.
No. Hold on. I have to say the code and what have you.
Right.
Oh, right.
Alright.
So
Well,
you knock on the door.
Abba,
Knock
what?
on the door.
Use the
Who
secret
is it?
knock.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Dan said something.
I'm sorry.
Who is it?
In some things there is life, but in more things there is death.
Welcome in. The door opens. You hear 3 separate locks slide back, and the door swings in.
Alright, boys, get ready
It's
for
quite
this.
the company.
Yeah.
Who might you lads be? And you see before you what looks to be a nice, like, you know, the log cabins where it would be the whole house is just sort of like in different sections instead of different rooms.
Mhm.
This is that, but on the scale of a warehouse and for mercenaries. So you've got a training corner, there's some bunks, and there's lounging areas, and a kitchen.
So this place is huge.
We have to
It's a
answer the
warehouse.
question. We have to answer the question of who might we be. We don't have a group name. I just added a group name to the chat. I need a vote.
I'm up for anything at this point. Deer Pact sounds fine.
Yeah, I think that sounds fine. What about you, Brandon?
Venison packed might be better.
No.
Venison?
No. Why would we
Venison
s-
is deer meat.
Yeah, I know, but no.
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 How about the allegiance of the deer?
No.
Deer Pact it is.
Deer
Deer
packed it
majority
is.
vote.
All right.
Okay. We are
Temporary name?
sure. We are the
Temp-
Deer Pact.
The Deer Pact, eh?
Deer Pact. Huh?
How did you come to get such a password from a fun and inviting leader?
A friend of yours,
A friend of ours.
friend of ours, and of yours.
Yours. I like
We-
that answer. So, what brings you here? Aside from him.
Well, we are here to tell you of his whereabouts and his new offering for some of your men, if not all.
Alright. What's the offer?
Talib has taken up a position at the guard, training swords. Good pay, free meals.
And how do we fit into it?
You can join the guard.
God.
I understand your
God.
disdain. Trust me. I do.
Think they
I-
want some scoundrel lowlife as the gods?
I give you my word that nothing bad will happen to you or your men.
I'll talk to the men. I'll be right back.
Understood,
In
sir.
the meantime, make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you very much.
Gladly.
We will. Hey, Senor Skeg.
Make yourselves comfortable.
Yeah.
Hey, Senor Skeg. Senor
I'll,
Skeg.
I'll, I'll,
Can I have
I'll,
that
like, sit down.
pipe? Can I have that pipe, Senor Skeg? I want to look tough.
Let's not do that now.
Volmer, don't smoke that.
I want to look tough. You gotta
No.
look tough.
No,
You don't-
You look
No.
tough when you're tough when you. Doesn't matter how you look. It matters how tough you are when the action comes.
Yes.
Fine. I'll go look at the people around, see if there's anything I can learn.
Volmer, let's just stay put for now. We have to show them that we trust them.
Okay.
Make yourself feel comfortable. Make it look like you feel comfortable. Because if we look comfortable, we look like that we trust this area.
Okay.
I'll kneel down and like not like lay down on my side, but like do the horse thing where like they lay on all fours type of thing.
Is there any sort of like chair or couch that I can just
Yeah.
pull up?
I mean, I said there was a lounging area. It's not
I'm
super
currently
being used
setting up
right
my
now, but
lounging area and just
I just sit there
lean
and like
back.
put my feet up on like. Is there like a desk or table in
A
front of the
sofa
couch?
or a table.
Is there any kind of like table in front of the couch that I could lay my feet on?
yeah, so in front of the couch there's a table. In front of some of the just the chairs. There's also footrests.
I am currently using one of the footrests.
And now we wait.
Yeah.
Right. So after some hush talking.
Wait, hang on. DM, would this be a good opportunity to short rest or?
You're not gonna get the time for that.
Okay, just asking. I'm just asking.
Yep. And
Sound
I'm
like a
being honest.
warlock right now.
Yeah. You guys just hang out for a little bit.
You see me like just flipping like one of my hand axes. Like
I wonder if they have mead.
uh,
I could go for a drink right now.
Eventually the guy,
I can't imagine the meat in this place.
the one that
I'm
you
sure
guys
it's
were
fine.
talking to, stands up and his voice gets a little bit louder and he goes, "No, that's a bit unreasonable."
Hmm?
And he goes to say another line. Nothing comes out.
Oh,
Oh,
I
no.
go check on him.
Ryan.
Yeah.
I go check on him.
You go check on him.
Yep.
Ryan, like I wish to drop my hand axe on the table to see if it makes any noise.
All right.
Like now I'm a shot.
Clatters. The sound of wood on wood before coming to a rest.
Hmm.
You don't hear anything, any sort of reaction from the group, though.
Do I see him?
Arbor, you said you're gonna go check?
Yep.
So you rush over there. You see hovering in the air, suspended by something, but nothing visible, is the man who opened the door for you, who spoke to you all. Choking on seemingly nothing.
Is he still alive?
You don't know.
Can I check?
He is still surrounded by both his crewmates and apparently an enemy.
Alright. Excuse me.
I start to get up.
What seems to be the problem?
Nothing. No sound.
Can
This is the part where the creepy violins play.
Volmer.
Do I hear that? Is it like
If he didn't leave the vicinity, then no.
oh, so I don't hear that.
No.
But would I notice like suddenly like quietness, like no talking?
Well, you would hear the clops, and then you would hear the clops stop.
I
Nice.
rush over to Arbor. Like
I immediately get up and
and signal everyone to get moving, like hand gestures, like move.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, I follow Volmer.
just kind of go on my guard and just look around for anything.
Okay.
Pact of Silence related.
Alright. You watch as one of the figures steps forward, makes some sorts of motions. At first, you think look to be communicating with, or attempting to communicate with the people around him in some sort of silent, like hand signals and such. Then pulls out a dagger, slashes the throat of another one of the.
Can I do a reaction?
What do you want to react with?
Okay, hold on. I know I have a reaction in here somewhere. Give me a sec. Sorry. Because I know I have a thing that I can react with. And it's a druid thing. I think. Oh wait. I had to have already cast the circle. I mean, I could. What counts as a reaction roll or a reaction?
If it states that it's a what do you want to do? And I'll tell you if you can.
I'm gonna fucking throw my quarterstaff.
Just the staff?
I'm gonna throw the staff at the person who's about to slit the throat.
Okay. Staff.
And I'm gonna yell Montague.
Oh,
No sound.
Does it have to be spoken?
Yes, it has
Yes,
to be
it does.
spoken.
Alright, well, I did say it was my quarterstaff, so it's fine.
He turns and faces the floating, what you can only assume to be the second in command, to Talib. And you watch as the figure of the man shifts and changes. 2 more arms burst out under. You watch as the clothing it becomes one with the flesh patterns across inked or tattooed across.
Shit, it's a Kishin.
You watch as 2 more arms shoot out of the torso, and the top 2 come up into a shushing motion. The left arm parallel across the body.
I see all this
The
like
right arm with the finger
right,
up across the mouth.
right, and like I see all this, and it's clear that like is it clear that he's doing all this, the puppet thing, not the puppet, the cultist guy?
Yes, but you have to let me finish.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just want to say like is it possible I can interrupt this or
No.
okay?
The shifts continue as the body becomes less and less human. You watch as the legs begin to start to shift, sprouting into 4, into 8 legs.
No.
What is the proximity to everyone else around this guy?
It begins growing.
No, like what it?
No, I mean they're close. They've formed a ring about maybe 15 feet in.
So they're not 5 feet
They're only
within this creature.
everyone's about within 10 feet.
Within 10 feet.
I meant,
Okay,
like,
I
a
cast
15
Ice
foot.
Knife on that creature specifically.
Okay. You will get to do that when it's your turn.
Fuck. Damn it. Ah! Okay, fine.
As I said, the creature begins to grow from the size of a human to something larger. Doesn't seem to be stopping. And that's where we're gonna end the session tonight.
Damn it.
Damn it.
You son of a bitch.
Cliffhanger.
Okay, just to
always wins the
clarify, I threw my quarterstaff, not the staff of the python.
God.
Just to clarify. Because I still had my quarterstaff equipped, by the way.
Yeah.
So, I fucking threw that. Okay. Oh, I just realized I could have threw a peach pit at him.
Ah,
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that.
I don't think that would change
That's
anything.
true, you could have.
It's fine.
Alright.
Alright.
I am tired. I will see you guys around.
See
I'm
you
gonna
next
head
week.
off to bed.
Bye.
Alright.
Bye.
Goodbye, with Ryan.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna go
Goodbye,
harass.
stream.
Sorry.
Hold on. Say goodbye to stream.
Bye,
Bye,
stream. Bye,
stream.
chat.
Bye,
Have a good night,
stream.
everyone.
I'll see you next Wednesday, hopefully. Bye.